I know everybody here at some point in their life has been in a bind and needed a cheap and easy way to make dinner. Top Ramen noodles sell for $5 a package and take only about 3 minutes to make. You can make it on the stove or on the microwave. And making it in the microwave is pretty much a simpler version of making it on the stove. So today I'm going to talk about making it on the stove, and then at the end we'll have a brief summary about how to make it in the microwave, and it'll all make sense once we know how to make it on the stove. So the first step in making top ramen noodles is you're going to want to go to the store and buy your top ramen noodles for $5 a package. They come in 13 different flavors. Today I've brought chicken noodle just because that happens to be my favorite flavor. I'm not saying it has to be your favorite flavor, but there are 13 different options to choose from. So if you're looking at this and saying, I don't like chicken noodle soup, there's 12 other things that you could try, and I'm sure you'll find something that you like. You can get them at pretty much any grocery store. I think I've even seen them at the Chevron station, any food mart, so pretty much anywhere that sells groceries. So after you bought your top ramen noodles, you're going to want to boil 2 cups of water. It doesn't really matter what type of water you use. Some people will tell you to use tap, some people will tell you to use fresh water, but to me it doesn't make a difference because you're boiling all the germs out anyway when you boil the water. To me, that's the purpose of boiling the water. And then after we bring the water to the boil, we're going to want to add our noodles. But before you add your noodles, I always take my package of noodles and I bang them against the table to break them up. Because right now in the package is just one giant noodle. And if you put it in there like that, you're going to cook it. And when you go to eat it, you're going to have one giant noodle, and that's going to be a real pain in the butt. So after we've broken up our noodles, we're going to want to put it in the water, and then we're going to stir it for 2 minutes. And we don't have to stand there and stir it the whole time. I've come to find that pretty much about 10 seconds on, 20 seconds off seems to be the best technique for stirring the noodles. And then after you've stirred your noodles, something that I like to do, just a personal preference, isn't something that you have to do, because I like to eat noodles, not soup, is I take a strainer and I drain the water out. Or sometimes, if I don't have a strainer, I even take whatever utensil I'm using to stir the noodles, and then I bring them up to the sink, and then I just hold the noodles back with that utensil, and then I pour the excess broth out. It's really important though to keep some bit of moisture inside the bowl, because if you take all the moisture out, it's not going to taste good if it's dry either. So the next step, we're going to want to add the flavoring. Like I said, I brought chicken noodle today. There's 13 different flavors. We're going to rip the package open. You're going to sprinkle it on top, and the whole goal here is to get the noodles to change color. Right now they're white. This is chicken noodle. You can pretty much see on the package what color it's supposed to be. It's like a yellowish orange color is what we're going for. So we're going to stir it as much as we can until the noodles turn that color. Once they turn that color, it's ready to eat. Something that I like to do, because top ramen noodles only have 4 grams of protein in them, I brought chicken and salmon today. That's something I like to add to get extra protein, especially because I am normally eating this after football practice. You don't have to add the protein if you don't want to, or if you don't like salmon or chicken, you can just get your 4 grams of protein and your 760 milligrams of sodium. It's up to you. So now that we know how to cook it on the stove, I'm going to talk about how to cook it on the microwave. Cooking in the microwave is really simple. You just take your bowl, you put your 2 cups of water in it, or however much water works for you, your preference, and how much water you want in there. Then you put your noodles in, you put it in the microwave for 3 minutes, and after that's done, you take it, add your flavoring, stir it, let it sit for a minute, and boom, it's ready to eat. So as you can see, if you're looking for a cheap and easy way to make dinner that still tastes really good, Top Ramen is an excellent choice.